What?
All right. Historical background: Beacula, 208 BC. Publius Cornelius Scipio inherited his slain father's bravery, but he also had the intelligence to modify standard Roman tactical doctrine.
Ooh.
He learned from his father's mistakes. As he retrained the legions in Spain, he made them far more flexible tactically than any other Roman legions. He first put this training to use at Beacula,
Like Napoleon at the time.
Hannibal's brother had drawn up his army in a strong hilltop defensive position. Light troops to the front, heavy troops in reserve in the camps. Traditional Roman practice would have sent the legion straight ahead at the hill. Scipio, however, put his legionary infantry on each flank and advanced his light troops in the center. As the battle was joined, Erasmus discovered he was being outmaneuvered. If he advanced his heavies to support the light troops, the Roman legions on each flank would encircle his entire army. Knowing his army was urgently needed in Italy, Erasmus withdrew his heavies and left the light troops to escape or die in place. Well, not a complete victory, Scipio had beaten a good Carthaginian army without heavy casualties that would have occurred in a traditional Roman frontal assault. Stage is set, battle lines are drawn. Can you change history? This is, so the tactics are refined. It seems like this is a common tactic, though. The encirclement, heavy infantry on the flank, and then, after that was like the Cane battle. Carthaginian army is Erasmus, 4 command cards. Publius Scipio, 6 command cards, moves first. He's on the left flank, too. 6 victory banners. A Roman unit that captures, enters a camp, hex, gains 1 victory banner for the Roman player. The unit must stop on the hex, not just move through the hex. A camp may be only captured once, and when the victory banner is gained, it may not be lost. There's permanent hexes. And I believe there was the rules for fortified encampments have terrain, so no movement restrictions. Battling, a unit defending on a fortified camp hex disregards 1 sword symbol and may disregard 1 flag rolled against it.
Wow.
Ranged combat, a unit defending on a fortified camp hex may disregard 1 flag rolled against it. Mounted units receive no protection from a fortified camp. Fortified camp hex offers its protection against attacks from all sides. Unit on the fortified camp hex rolls 1 fewer battle dice than usual when it battles. This applies to close combat and range fire. Command card that adds additional dice in battle will modify the number of dice maximum that may be rolled. And it also blocks line of sight. You want to review the hill hexes?
Yeah, I think it's 3 down, 2 up, and then 3 hill to hill.
Yeah, that's correct. Just blocks line of sight. Mounted units battle. Mounted units roll 2 max, basically hill to hill or down.
Okay. So
It's like the cavalry and Napoleonics. I guess the cavalry's just not good for charging down the hill, You need Gandalf with you. All right. Good luck, sir.
Draper is Carthage, I'll be Romans. And there we go. I move first.
Correct. Scipio. This is actually the Scipio leader.
Oh, what are my other 2?
Ladius and Cassius.
Medium troops.
Oh, The encirclement begins.
Okay. This guy's the only one that can do battle. That guy. So he's doing. Is it 2 or is it 3 hill to hill?
Yeah, hill to hill is 3. Yeah.
Except one cavalry.
Yeah, cavalry's 2 everywhere. And, I'm gonna evade.
Okay. Oh. Well, I guess moving up my leader meant nothing.
Hey, you never know. Take my chances.
That would have been nothing. Go. He can advance, huh?
Actually, I'm gonna go here.
Okay. I think I am good.
All right.
So everyone can momentum advance afterwards. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, the momentum advance is just if they retreat, like those guys can momentum advance into that hill.
Did that apply in Napoleonics with infantry?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's
okay.
The case, yeah, I think they always. It's called taking ground. It's basically.
Okay. Yeah.
I think even artillery can take ground. Artillery might be the only thing that can. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to admit to look at that roll.
I remember trying to hit your units, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe I can push up because it's a free move." Yeah. No, it wasn't possible. But
you sure?
We'll look it up later.
Yeah, look it up. All right, I'm gonna order 3 units on the right. So activate these guys. I'm gonna bring these guys up, and I'll bring these guys up 1.
You and your pop shots.
Yeah. So these guys will attack them for 1.
Oh wait.
What?
It's the hills are different modifiers here versus Napoleon.
Yeah.
It just limits you. It doesn't subtract. I was like, wait. All right, cool.
These guys will fire on these guys.
Oh, you're trying to get a flag, huh? If it moves, it can still do 2, right? Roll 2. The slingers.
The slingers didn't move.
Okay.
You just made me evade, so they were.
Oh, that's right. I was like, it didn't seem like in the original position. Actually, I'm gonna shift over here.
And these light cavalry will fire at those mediums. Nothing.
Right. Cool. No pieces lost. I shall respond, sir. Leadership in any section, and +3.
Yeah. So basically, okay, the right flank.
Where's my left flank?
Oh yeah. The Carthage is right.
Yeah. All right. So what am I gonna do first? This will attack you for 4.
Okay.
You want to do it?
I surely will.
Why, bro? If you want, you can leave the doors open. And I think you can prop that door too, but it does get slightly tricky. I think that's the trickiest door to prop.
Yeah.
I figured it out. It has to be vertical, and it's like a certain orientation. I think the short stubby piece goes on top or on the bottom. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's vertical. That's all.
Yeah,
I know, right? Yeah. It's just you fuck up, and also you'll eventually get it. I'm like, dude, fucking need this right now. All right, bounce back to I guess I'll push up, and then this will attack that
All right.
for 4.
They will surely evade.
Bro, you don't have to. One.
Hit.
Ooh, a lot of retreats going, so that would have been bad. And then this guy will attack you.
Yep.
Good luck evading.
I cannot.
I know. But you can take a flag if I roll a flag. I'm still gonna see pop shop everywhere. Oh! I move here, but I can do this, huh?
No, so as we found out, we've been playing.
Oh, that's
different
wrong!
stuff. Only the cavalry had additional
Okay.
cavalry advantage move.
Right.
Yeah.
A bonus.
Between the confusion of all years.
But good thing you evaded.
Well,
Oh, you couldn't evade.
Yeah, so 1 hit and I retreat 1.
Nice.
Now you can advance into that spot.
No, that's too forward.
Okay.
If I had another attack, maybe. I get 6 or 5. I get 6.
All right, so I will activate 3 on the right.
Okay.
So it'll be the same 3 that we've just been doing damage with.
Oh man.
So
Pop shot there.
since they didn't move, they get 2. They held, so the 2 on them.
We're doing the slingers.
And nothing. These slingers will fire. Oh yeah, we'll fire at those mediums there.
Flash. Yes.
Hit and a flag.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. I wanted no hits and just flag. All right, let me roll for my leader. Oh, 50-50.
Oh.
And there's a flag, right?
Yeah.
On the flag. Oh. Wait, hold up. I'll leave them up there. All right. Let's do this. Center leader +4.
I
Oh,
was these guys haven't fired.
go ahead.
Yeah, they're firing at the leader.
Okay.
Well, that would have been a good roll for a
Okay.
casualty check.
Yeah,
That's what you're gonna do.
leader 4. Oh, this will be fun. So I gotta roll 2 max. Okay.
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna evade.
You gotta roll 3 if you can. Oh, 1 hit. There we go. We're doing sacrifice second check. This one will strike at that one.
Okay. I'm gonna evade.
Even with leaders? Alright. Nothing. This is fun.
Nothing.
This one will hit that one.
I will not evade.
This is fun. It's like,
Yeah, there's the white.
There's a
like
tug of war.
each other.
I know, right? One of those. Yeah. Leader.
And I respond with a hit.
Nice. See, I like this. We're hitting these guys, and they're like just cannon fire, right? But at least these two had leaders.
Yeah.
This one will strike at that one. 1.
And I respond with a flag.
I do have to do.
I think they retreat 2, yeah.
Oh, well, it sounds like it's going here or here, but yeah, it'll go here.
All right.
It's for real. So Joe's about to,
Yeah. All right, I'll do outflank.
Oh, snap.
2 on the right sector, 2 on the left.
All right.
I will activate these guys on the left, and I'll bring these guys up 1.
All right, sir.
And for the right flank, I will activate these guys and these guys here. They only shoot 2. Right for, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it really didn't matter which one.
So these guys will hit them for 1.
Oh, man.
These light infantry hold 2, so they'll fire at them for 2. Nothing. These guys will fire at the leader for 2.
You're rolling my cabs.
I'm not gonna roll. I shouldn't be rolling cabs. And then these will fire at this leader.
Who knows, man?
1 flag, which can be ignored.
I have to lead it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. You can have as many as you need. Okay.
And with his probably his computer and the what's it called? Not the desktop. I don't know.
You need help moving it now, or?
Not right now. We'll
Okay.
let you know.
All right, sounds good. Just call and we'll help you out there.
Our roommate that isn't on this channel,
Yeah.
he plays a lot of board games, but he's about to move out.
Yeah.
Pending approval of his application.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing.
Serious Pop Tart.
The Pop-Tart, yeah.
Yeah. Ever elusive Pop Tart.
There you go. And I do too. What's Hill to Hill? Is it 3 or 2?
3. Hill. All right.
All right, sir. Oh, I guess I'll do the Hill to Hill first. I'm going 3. And leaders count. Would you like to evade? Not fair. Yeah, see, these are tough decisions.
I'm going to evade, actually. Yeah, I'll evade.
Straight up, so you have given me the chance. Good job. Would have been, all right. I could advance, but I'll stay there. This will attack your horses for 4.
All right.
Evade.
I will evade, yes.
Okay. Oh, good thing you evaded. It would have been toast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the retreats like that? Yeah, for sure.
This will attack that. Would you like to evade?
Yeah, I'll evade.
If you want to take 2 flags back, then you be my guest. That would have been all of them, I think. I'm glad you're evading. I'll stay put with both of those. And, backing you up.
Alright, I will, I'll do a counter attack.
Ooh. What is this on the outflank? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun too.
I'll move these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll activate these guys. Over here, I'll activate these guys, and I'll activate I'll activate these guys here. I'll bring these guys up.
Alright.
Alright, so these guys, these will fire 2 at them. Nothing. These guys will attack them for 3. That's 1 hit.
I'll go back with 4.
3. For the hill.
And then
A leader.
The terrain modifier, man.
Yeah.
2 or 1.
Yeah, 1.
Alright.
Alright, and then
Top shots.
these guys will fire at the leader for 1. 1 hit.
Oh wow, that was a pretty good one. You rolled 2. Yeah, you rolled all my casualties.
The slingers will fire at I'll fire at those mediums for 2.
Do you have range for that?
The slingers are a range of 3, yeah,
Okay.
and they're in line of sight.
Sure. Casualty check?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm getting these rolls.
But maybe your one last week. What is has Drupal won't die?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a line command. Looks like light can move 2 and still close combat. 1. Two. Wait, why did I do that? These are okay. How did I want to do this?
Yeah, these guys are here actually.
Yes. What was it? Yeah. Oh, either way, they're all touching. Yeah, because there's the biggest group. So I guess I'll push this over. 1, 2, 3. I wanted to use my maximum force service. Actually, I want these guys to be on hills. But that guy can only move 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they can move 2.
They
can move 2.
but you can't battle.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I'll do that. Sure. So let's do this. This will attack that.
Okay.
For 2.
Okay. I'm not gonna evade.
Good job. Okay, and we will attack that.
For 2.
For 2, yeah.
I will not evade. Okay. Respond with 2.
I'm nickel and diming you is what happened.
Yeah.
This will attack that.
I will not evade.
Oh, a leadership. Woo!
So 1 hit, and I'll ignore the flag.
So it's this one. Like that one. Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah. Oh, well, this guy will be responding to this guy.
Oh, okay.
If you want to respond.
Nothing.
Dude, all so you're roll.
Nice.
Okay, watch me. Oh, then I should have taken these dice for these rolls. This
That guy was down to move 2.
This one will attack this one for 2. Would you like to evade?
No, it's really no reason to.
All right.
Respond for 2. 1 retreat.
I'll ignore.
Okay.
This will attack that for 2.
Okay.
1. Finally. Oh, that was an expensive hit.
Alright.
Sir.
Getting pretty intense here.
Yeah, it is. You like kimchi?
Yeah, I like kimchi.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
You like these Korean vegetables? How that was funny. He's not a threat anymore.
No. Alright, then order 3 on the left flank.
Okay, this one.
So activate these guys, and these guys. These guys will fire at them for 2. Wow.
It doesn't matter what dice you're getting. You're like trying to get the.
We gotta tell the hell them for 3.
Okay.
1 retreat. Alright, and these guys will fire 2 at leader unit.
Sure. Or get 2 leaders.
One medium.
And I'm rolling for my leader. Yeah. Maybe it's my turn to get casualties. Dude, I feel bad for you.
No, I mean, yeah.
But
it's all good. It was like an elephant. It just happens. In battle, things happen that you just don't. Yeah, like the elephant rampage from the that last game.
Center.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's just do this. There's 2, right? Instead of 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna evade.
Why? You're not evading the entire time. Okay, yeah. So you're evading, huh?
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, they're breaking. The line is breaking.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And then this will attack that for 2.
Okay. I will evade.
Oh, now you're evading? Yeah. What the hell, bro? You're seeing the line breaking.
The line is breaking here. They held on for as long as they could.
We're taking the hill, man. This is just like Civil War or some shit.
Yeah.
Leader to this one.
Okay.
Go good.
I'm going to evade, yeah.
Alright. And then leader's going up the hill. Last guy will attack that.
Okay.
Later,
yeah, I'll evade.
Oh, actually, leader is gonna strike that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely I'm evading. You're rolling 3 now.
Oh, wait, what is this? Oh shit.
Yeah. Auxiliaries.
Yeah, I thought it was still light. Okay, yeah. Alright, go evade. Bastard.
You know what? I kind of was hoping that you would have assumed I was going to hold that line for a lot longer. I was hoping that you would. That was my intention was to kind of trick you into some type of. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it looks very impenetrable right now.
Yeah, but I mean, all these guys are just tore up. Yeah.
Only if my light troops had guns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, I will do a coordinated attack.
Maybe you won't get your first flag, bro.
Not likely. So on this side, I'll have these guys fire at the mediums here. Or I'm activating these guys. I'm also going to the center. I will activate. I'll activate these guys for the center.
Yeah.
And I'll activate these guys on the side here. So these guys will fire at them. The light skirmishers. Nope.
That is bad in Napoleon. You're just rolling casualties.
Yeah.
Weird.
These guys will fire at them for 2. Here we go.
First flag.
Victory
That
banner.
took forever. Half an
Yeah.
hour in.
Well, it's just been a skirmish battle this entire time.
Well, I'm trying to just hit your camp.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to you're trying to go to Italy, dude. Where is this? Is this Africa?
I believe it's Africa, yeah. Because he's trained him in Spain.
Right.
And he went back. So anyways, these slingers will attack those mediums there. Come on, slingers. Nothing.
Move, fire, move.
Ooh.
Look at all my slingers. I get up to 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to move first, and then fire, and then move. Okay. Is it only range combat?
Yeah.
I mean, not close combat. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you basically, you don't necessarily need to move either.
Yeah.
Move for a second. Yeah, those guys are gonna need to move his line of sight.
1. Dude, this range thing is fucking with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can move this one up here. These can move 2. Right. Oh well. I'm gonna keep this back here. I'm gonna keep this back here. How should I do this? So this guy was here. Okay. So let's just use it as a movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move one of these 2 guys. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no, you didn't activate these.
Oh yeah.
So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, that'll work. Perfect. So these guys will do onto them for 3, 2.
Yeah. Range fire is still 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's your first flag there, sir.
Yep. And then these guys will fire at these guys for 2.
Okay.
Would you like to retreat?
These guys you're attacking? No, I'm gonna hold the line.
Hold the line. Hold the line. This one will fire at that one. Okay. So 2.
Okay.
All right. These will fire at them for 2. All Right. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm gonna push up. Push left. That. Can these still move too?
Yeah.
Boom, it's still aligned. Sorry. Yeah. What would you do for a contact bar? I'm always shocked every time I get a banner from one of these range shots now.
Decisions here. All right, I'm gonna do a mounted charge.
No, you got your stuff down. Trying to break the back or something. Everything is light.
Just like so.
What?
The search sheet so dark too, right? No, like her. Oh, is that you're talking about Lexi?
Oh no, it was I don't,
Yeah, Kelso, usually your jokes are not that great with people that don't know you well.
Remember when I said my mouth will get me in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, do you understand that now?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go so that the terrain doesn't modify the extra dice rolled on this mounted charge. So you have +1 dice here. And
Here's your other mental charge.
one more. I don't know how effective this is going to be.
You can attack the medium to get your full minor charge.
Let's do these. So these guys will attack them. 3.
Oh, so you get the +1 to the hill?
Yeah, I checked the hill.
Okay.
So unlike, because I know modifiers going on, or the modifiers just go add to whatever the terrain like minuses and stuff. But in this game, it's like so horses do 2 uphill, downhill, or cross, but then main card adds additional die and modify the maximum die. So over here we get a hit and a retreat.
I will not retreat.
Okay.
I will roll to 3 on it. 3. And you can't evade, sucker.
No, I can't. So that is really damage a retreat. 1 retreat flag. So we'll see how you do. And you got 2.
Sorry.
So 1 hit, and then it retreats 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these guys here, I didn't mitigate a retreat, 1 retreat flag, but I can just retreat 4 anyway. So in a way, it's mitigated by pushing the guy so far up. I was kind of tempting to do this, but it's like encirclement's way too easy. So anyways, these guys will attack them for 3. Come on.
You were praying right there.
1 retreat, which pays off.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Does it?
Yeah. So now I can.
You can advance.
I think I can cavalry.
Oh, you can
make battle. Yeah. So I have to advance 1. Now the cavalry has a special rule. The cavalry momentum, special cavalry momentum. After its initial successful momentum advance, then you move one additional hex.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, and can it be into this, mounted, what is this one hex? This one hex additional move is also not required. So I'm going to move a second hex, and I'm going to actually just move back here.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then I'll go for, since the leader's there, I'll go for the same auxiliaries.
Okay.
For 3.
Yeah, I would have done one of these two.
No, I'm just trying to mitigate my hits.
This is mediums, right?
Yeah.
And I would only be able to fight back with 2. Here, I'm fighting back with 2 anyways. But the 4 to 3 die rolls.
Oh, yeah, I might as well just go for your leader. I might as well go for your leader. Yeah, I'll go for your leader. That's a good point, yeah. Well, no, because I was thinking, yeah.
Right there.
I mean, there's the likelihood of hitting is very low anyways.
Right. But you throw...
But I might as well, since this one I was just mitigating the leader.
Yeah.
But
with this one, 2 flags will retreat it. This one, you need more than 2 flags. Yeah.
I'm not really intending to retreat.
Oh,
really.
okay.
I just want to do as little, like all the light units are just basically these. Yeah, they're just these things. So I'll go for the leader because I think that mitigates that just tries most risk, most reward.
Right. That'll mitigate.
Oh, that would have been really good
If it wasn't a light.
Yeah. So now you roll 2. Let's see if I mitigated or took that.
You can take 2 flags and you will go bye-bye.
2 flags will kill me, yeah.
Or nothing.
And nothing.
Nothing. Would you like to draw?
Oh, you need help now? Okay. We haven't even got to the encampments yet.
The heavies. Right, what is it? 6 victories. I'll do double time.
Okay.
This root thing really
Yeah. So the length.
changes it. Oh wait, I was supposed to surround you. Okay. I think I'll get the most out of that.
So these 4 guys are activating?
Yeah.
Okay.
These will pop you for 2.
Okay.
Leaders do count. That's not. Nothing. Would you like to roll back?
I will. 1 hit.
Oh shit. Why are we gonna do that? These will pop you for 2.
Okay.
I just need 1 flag, bro. 1.
2 hits. 2 hits, yeah.
Would you like
1 hit.
this will hit you for 2.
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot to kill somebody on the hill.
Yeah. That's it.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
You get your banner.
Took 3 troops to go for it, and this will attack
Okay.
for 3.
3, yes.
2 and retreat. So 1 and retreat.
1 and a retreat. I will retreat.
Going back, man.
Yeah.
Draw. These are slow flags.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing quite a bit of like you did the right move with the like you did extra. I was like, that's kind of overkill against the cavalry, but then
Yeah.
as we found out, you just didn't get what you needed.
Right. So I was like guaranteeing shit. If it didn't, if I killed it early, I'd still have this piece to go that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. All right. Let's go here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna do a line command.
That was the card I needed.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I got my line basically here.
Oh, that's a. All right, sir.
So
You're gonna do chicken shit.
let's see if we can do something a little bit more tactical here. So these guys will go here for 1, 2. They can still fire.
Got it? All right.
We'll bring these heavies up for 1. We'll bring these guys up for 1.
So if I land a unit there, what happens?
You get a permanent victory there.
Oh snap! I might have to do that if you're popping out.
I'll pull these guys back for 1. Wait, hold on. I don't want to do this. 1, 2.
Okay. Did you move these guys in?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You see, I'm gonna get some tents and I'm gonna go camping this round.
Yeah, I'll bring these guys 1, 2 here.
Okay. Well, so what is the fortification on the damn tents? No movement restrictions, close combat. Discards 1 sword, discards 1 flag rolled against it. Combat. Discard 1 flag.
All right. So these guys will fire on the leader. They move, so 1 dice.
I've seen you get lucky before.
1 retreat.
I'm not gonna retreat.
All right. These auxiliaries will attack those mediums. Ooh, 2 hits and a retreat.
I guess I won't retreat. I roll for 3.
Yep.
Boom.
All right. That takes out my auxiliaries. You get a flag, a banner.
Banner.
Okay. I think I'll carry that for you. Okay.
Well, now we don't.
Sure we do.
What? Luckily, it's still a one-way now.
Yeah. Alright, so that was that attack. We're gonna do these lights. Yeah, these lights will fire at these auxiliaries. 2, 1 retreat. Alright, these lights will fire at those with a leader. 2 retreats. Should be ignored.
See, this is why I don't try the leaders. Unless I know.
I was really going for the hits,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, anything would have helped. Like, because I'd rather hit a leader unit, and it just reduces the size of the leader unit.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, yeah, just different strategies, I guess.
Yeah. Three on the left. They opened it for us. This will take a pot shot of that too. I was like, should I risk it? No, my forces aren't close enough. Yeah, I'd be split, and my leader isn't like full strength. Full strength, I might have been able to.
All right, we'll do a coordinated attack. I'm going to.
Peace slingers.
Yeah, I'll activate my peace slingers here on the right flank. On my left or my center, I'll do 1, 2, or they can't fight if they move.
Yeah, come up. French infantry can do it.
I guess I'll activate these guys, and I will also activate these guys. I'll bring you guys out.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready, man.
I'm ready. All right, this is it right here. Slinger to fire at the leader unit. 1 hit. Oh, no, that's not a hit. 1 retreat. All right, you take the retreat. These guys will fire at those auxiliaries.
I do get worried about these.
And the leader will attack Scipio.
It's not sudden death this time. They should have done that more last time.
Yeah.
Ignore. Oh, that's it.
Ooh, it hit. 5 hits. 5 hits.
So I roll for 1.
Yeah.
These leaders are quite effective. Oh. Do I risk it?
Momentum advance.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Bonus, yeah.
I was like,
Oh, medium.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting some good rolls here. Now I will not momentum advance on my second.
That was strong.
Yeah.
You're turning it down. One.
Don't leave it there.
Did she actually get outside?
No. No, she died. She goes outside. All right.
Leadership on the left, +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these will pop these for 2 or 1.
Yeah.
Because I moved. Who knows? Okay. These will fight these for 3.
I will engage.
All right.
One hit.
Back it up. Like that.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me push this. This will now attack that
Okay.
for 4. Any qualms about this? I was gonna ask you if you wanted to pay it, but then I closed.
Yeah. Two hits.
Nice.
Respond with 3.
Yeah, this is 1.
One retreat. Oh, 1 hit. Yeah, 1 hit.
1.
They're blues, yeah. And you want to take the retreat or?
Let me roll the leader first.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you in a little bit. Yeah, I'll take the retreat.
Okay.
So I think that's it. Go off on medium.
I'm going to order heavy troops.
Oh, snap.
All right, so these guys will attack them uphill. So for 2.
You're really asking for it. There you go. See how many dies?
Momentum advance.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll make an additional attack against them for 3. That would be 2 hits.
I roll for 3.
Yep.
One retreat. You want to retreat?
Let's roll for my leader first. Oh, I had to put at the door. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Do you want to see his toiletries? I don't think. Yeah, he does.
He knows.
Yeah, it'll fit within half of that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is all of his stuff here. This box here, and then like the games, they're gonna don't fit in the box. So I think like just let me know whatever day you want to come back. We'll just get everything do like kind of collect. We'll just probably pull up to you.
Yeah.
We'll do and
Sorry, Logan.
So yeah, so that's pretty much like I said. If I find anything else up there, I'll just put it here, and then when you come today, you pick up everything.
Okay, sounds good.
Anything you need anything from me or question?
No, I think just about the running to that guy moving game it works. Because we're not gonna be able to fit in the truck. We have to make more trips. So we'll also have a trip for the apartment.
Yeah, like I said, no.
So we appreciate that. If I missed anything, just want to keep it with like that's all it is.
And let me know,
The time,
time and what you need, Weekdays I do work, and I work weekdays for the most part. So weekends are usually preferable, but I mean, there should be somebody here.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing next weekend as well, because I work.
Okay, sounds good, yeah,
That works.
sounds good. All right.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. No, we're good. We're gonna go.
Would you like this candy?
Yeah, beans and candy.
There you go. We'll get rid of it.
Yes, you can. Let's see here. Oh, did I already roll 3? No, I haven't rolled. Oh, I did roll 3.
Yeah, I think we concluded.
Oh, yeah. I have to roll for my leader. Right? Yeah, because you made one. You got one hit on the leader. So I roll for my leader, and then do I want to retreat or not? On the heavies there. I'm gonna retreat. Because you rolled a hit. I'll take a retreat there.
All right.
I don't want to get too far away from my encampment. These heavies will attack those auxiliaries for 5.
That's it?
2 hits. Yeah, 2 hits.
I was fine with 3.
Yep.
I like auxiliary.
Yeah, auxiliaries are not too bad.
And they don't retreat like massively. 1 retreat if you want to take it.
I'll ignore it.
Okay.
And these heavies will attack those mediums for 5.
That one, I'm sure of.
1 hit.
Okay. And falling back with 4.
Yeah.
Leaders count. Well, I'm glad I retreated my leader then.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 kill, 1 retreat. Go back your tents.
Yeah, back to the fortified encampment here.
Just for fun, let's do a Clash of Shields.
Oh, wow.
The modifier counts on hills, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the modifier does, yeah.
Let's go 5 of these.
Oh, okay.
Totally worth it. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ooh, there it is!
Nice.
Woo! I didn't have to go for it all.
And
Oh man.
He survived.
And then you rolled all your casualty checks, you know?
Yeah.
And then this for 5. Because he was gonna die, so I was like, fuck it.
I'm worried.
Oh, you're
Worried.
retreating.
Yeah. I'll ignore 1 after retreat 2.
Baseline.
Yeah. Do you want to advance?
I don't get a battle again, right?
No.
Their cannons have fallen back. Advancing seems like a terrible strategy. Yeah, I guess I'll advance. All right.
I'm going to double time. So we'll pour a few units of link. So these link here will be activated. These guys are going to go 1, 2. These guys will go 1, 2. And these guys will go 1, 2. And they can close combat and still engage. Move 2 and still engage with close combat.
Yeah. W.
Yeah, so let's get these heavy. Let's go with these heavies against those auxiliaries for 3.
So it seemed like maybe I couldn't avoid it. There it is.
That's 1.
Here comes the W.
Yeah, and then heavies to those for 5. Come on, man.
There you go. Barely.
1 hit.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but that's why I put these guys in.
Dude,
just in case.
if you didn't end
Just in
it,
case.
I would have ended it the next turn. I had a line command. I'll just bring this one up.
You're gonna go for the fortified encampment.
No, I was gonna go for 1, 2. Yeah. Well, and then I had this guy, which would have done something.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah. I would have pop shot you first. Like pop, like with 3 rolls.
You really push those lines back.
And then I had that. So that.
Oh yeah, those guys can't invade either.
Yeah, so these 2, I think I would have had it if you didn't grab it. Yeah, dude, it can't. These battles are coming down to the wire, man. Good battle. That was really good. Like, this is one of the most replayable ones.
Yeah, well, I said you said on one of your I was considering pulling all my, I had another order of units, so I was considering on my next turn pulling back all my life, so I just basically would have to do what I had these basically.
I think that would have been my first couple of moves if I had ordered light troops.
Yeah.
Just pull the line back because they weren't doing anything. Sure, you were doing 1s and 2s.
The problem is when you start you just start you start getting cramped. Eventually, you have nowhere to flee to. So I'm basically using my lights as kind of like when it decided to make on the hill. I was planning on following them. So, but with these, I was surprised I didn't move those mediums a lot faster. And so, like this side here against these, I'm waiting for you to do that.
Yeah, no, I was avoiding that.
Yeah.
And plus, I was trying to do line command.
Yeah.
I was keeping them together just so I could do leaderships. Right. I like every hand I either had like a leadership.
And another thing too was, so you did it well on the hill.
Yeah.
On the hill and like your line together.
I think I did the best I could have realistically.
Well, keeping this line together.
Yeah. Like I kept making a hole and plugging that hole, just moving and just ants crawling up. Yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, I did my fair share of that too.
Yeah.
This was really close, man. Like if you didn't get it, I would have got it next turn.
Yeah, it's a fun scenario.
This I really like. It was the hills and the tents really made the scenario.
You know, yeah, that's why we're running camera because I didn't want you to get too far away from it. And then you move, fire, move. You could have went move, not fire, and then move again, and then that's a victory banner.
Right. Like,
no, that's why. Well, obviously that didn't happen, but
yeah, you made sure of that.
To make sure my camp is.
I have somebody.
Because I was waiting for one of these flanks, these mediums, to come and just smash.
I feel like you could have kept lights in there too, because they ignore flat and ignore one sword hit. Yeah, so it didn't matter who was in there, but you needed someone to be in there. Yeah, the heavies, I would have pushed up and pulled my lights back. That's how I would have done it, because then I would take pop shots on the lights or the heavies, and pop shots don't really hit. And if they do.
Yeah, pop shots are only there basically just.
Unless you're a hornet now.
Every activation I would activate some type of light unit.
Right.
I would just roll one dice or two dice or something, and they have
right.
Eventually you get a good +6.
Yeah.
Roll,
yeah.
Overall,
pretty good. This was a really good scenario. I really enjoyed it.
Scenario, definitely replayable. Both sides. Yeah, there's both sides have advantages and disadvantages for sure.
So you changed history. I was supposed to take victory with minimal losses.
Yeah, because you basically surround. Basically, what happened was he pulled. You basically just surround my lights and just.
No.
You just basically get all your victory points by what you were basically doing, basically just taking out the lights there.
Right.
And I basically, the general didn't leave the encampment because he's trying to save the heavies later.
Now, if Italy was calling you, hey man, Hannibal, we need you.
Yeah.
You would have had to leave, and I would have won.
Yeah.
Right. It's all right. Sorry, troops. I gotta take the heavies.
Yeah. And then you guys are kind of out and hanging out in the wind.
Yeah.
But my lights did fantastic on that.
Oh, yeah.
The hills are really.
It took me 3 good punches.
Yeah. And it was there were lights too, but if you think about it, even if you had mediums assault in the hills, it would have only been 2 rolls anyway, 2 dice rolls anyway. So I think my lights on the hill really helped.
Yeah.
It bought me a turn or two just to hit you, sting more on the medium,
Right.
So,
I only lost this. I lost 2 mediums here.
3. You started off with 4.
Oh, I lost. Yeah, so
I did a lot of damage on the mediums on this side when I brought my heavies out. Before that, I was kind of whittling them down.
You were really whittling them down, dude. And then the heavies came, and I was like, fuck. That was one thing I didn't want to do. And I ran out of cards. I ran out of my right card, so I couldn't either respond or
the worst possible time, right?
But hey, man, if you didn't end it, I would have ended it.
Yeah.
That's how it would have worked. Want to do the next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if we're gonna. So tune in for next time. Same channel, same time. Same time, anytime.
Yeah.
What's the next one? How many advantage is that?
7. Oh, Nero's coming out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Nero and Quadruple. This guy's a decent leader.
We have the double river one.
I'm surprised the river just.
I think I remember playing that one with Sotar.
Sotar's the guy who's gonna leave. Yeah, and then Iba, and then Zamba. 3 and down, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Till next time, guys. This is fun with KD. That was a lot.